Swift as my feet can carry me.
I wouldn't have if not for the lantern bearer. To think the absolute grace is such a creature as that.
We are each of us threads in her design.
Welcome, true soul. The disciple will have work for you, I expect. So much to be done.
Sharp as ever.
Well, Flo didn't tell a lie. She said you'd find me, and here you are. Karlach, isn't it?
Now there's a name I'd hope never to hear again. What was Flo doing here?
Didn't think to quiz her about her business.
Florenta the Garrotta. A Cambion I knew back in Avernus. She was the closest thing I had to a friend. That said, she would have choked the life out of me if I ever turned my back on her. The fact that she knows where I am, where I might be going, doesn't exactly delight me. Maybe. Probably. I don't know. She's a half-devil. Impossible to read. I wouldn't have given her the time of day, but even I needed a laugh once in a while. What can I say? The bitch had good jokes.
Enough chatter. Your friend gave me 3 soul coins, said I could sell them if I wanted. But if I kept them for you, she'd consider it a favor owed.
Soul coins, huh? Those could come in handy. I'll explain later. Away from prying ears. But trust me, you'll be into it.
Sure. But she did have a condition. For every coin you take, you've got to hear the story of the soul trapped inside.
There you have it. Flo came all this way just to try to make me feel like shit. Clever use of her time. Memorized a bunch of sad stories on her behalf, did you?
Didn't need to. Your Flo did some devil woo-woo and stuck 'em in my head. Couldn't forget now if I wanted to. You want the coins or not? First coin's got the soul of a woman named Maveri. She was born to a cruel mother and a violent father and 3 evil brothers, all named Baldur. She never knew a day of love in all her life. When she was a girl of 15, she sold her soul to Tiamat in exchange for someone who would love her unconditionally. She got what she asked for. A fellow named Clint, destined to be her soulmate. Struck by a cart and died a few moments after clapping eyes on our Maveri. Poor guy. The scud of her soul is yours now.
Thanks, I guess.
Sure you will. This one has got the soul of a man named Frakes. Lived in a village near Neverwinter. Hit hard by the worst hunger in 1,000 years. Frakes called out for help. Prayed for his children to have meat to eat. Zariel answered. Made old Frakes grow flesh upon flesh after flesh. His wee ones had all the meat they could stomach.
He should have known. Better to die 1,000 deaths than let Zariel into your life.
Whatever you need to tell yourself. Last one's got the soul of a little boy named Ungir. 8 years old. He liked playing in the sun with his friends. That's all I know.
That's all?
That's all. Oh, and this slip of scratch.
Well, thanks, Flo. Hearing a bunch of desperate horror has ruined my day, which I suppose was the point.
You got 3 soul coins out of the bargain, didn't you? I'd quit whinging if I were you. I did my part. That means our business is done. Unless you've got actual gold to hand. Better hope you can handle what I've got.
I've got a long road ahead.
So, hey, we've got this soul coin, right? Thing is, I think I can use it. My engine can, anyway. Zariel used to top me up every now and again when she wanted me to go after an especially wicked target. Nah, it'll be fine. Sort of. Next time we find ourselves toe-to-toe with something we want to squash, drop a coin in. See what happens. Fuck yes. Now I just need something to sink my teeth into.
Brothers, sister, pray with me while we wait.
I'm not worthy. I never learned to work.
Yes.
I'm checking again.
Bunch of the others were rounded up in the main hall a while ago. They ain't come back.
Heard a rumor some do-gooder stopped a horde of absolutists from getting their hands on a load of druids in some grove. Whoever it was, better pray the general doesn't smoke 'em out. Be a bloodbath, so it would.
Wouldn't head into the main hall if I were you. Cyril and Ketherick are working on some poor worm.
Very well.
Enough. Just leave the bloody true souls to their business.
And what's to say that couldn't be us? slimy seems to be dripping from the rafters above.
A moment, true soul. You use a spoon to stir the soup, Barnabas. Forget the axe, my darling. Now, how can I help you? Soft and sweet as pudding, isn't he? He no longer remembers his life in the wild. That is the gift the Absolute gave me when I stood before her. To rewrite the lives of her faithful. Make them believe there's something better. She gathers many threads for her design, but it is still her design. And Barnabas has found his place in it. Observe. Barnabas, sweetie, come show what a good boy you are. What would you like him to do? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, Barnabas?
You feel her will surge outwards and envelop the creature, inexorable as the tide.
No, Barnabas! We talked about this.
They battle silently for a long moment, the gnoll's heart drumming with strain. Then all at once, his heart stops.
Oh, Barnabas. I'm so sorry, me darling. He isn't the first to die. Her love is simply too much for some. I hope you will fare better when your time comes. Please, Z'rell, and you will be called to ascend to the tower top. Many have gone before you, though not all have returned. The Absolute is giving you a second chance, loves. Don't waste it.
Even those we once called monsters.
Hang in there.
Why? Because you're not meant to. It's true soul business, not for us.
If it's disciples around
The Absolute herself called us here. They cannot stop us from seeing Z'rell now.
Back of the line. I'll be the first of us to swear to the General.
You're one of her blessed, aren't you? To hear her voice, I cannot imagine.
Each pack of recruits they bring in is worse than the last. Can't trust them to sweep the stables, let alone swing a sword. Not for me to say. All I know is they're bloody useless round here. Of course. Wouldn't dare. I'm sure she's got a plan. And only she knows what part twits like them have to play in it.
Now, Meg, come on. We told you there's nothing
there. And this was funny when it was just goblins branding arses, but you lot mean business, eh? A new face come to bask in the light of the Absolute. How can I be of service, true soul? An honor, true soul. Ever at your service.
Where do you hail?
You'd find better lodgings out in the war camp, true soul. I know we're all one under the Absolute, but you do not want to bunk with an ogre.
Monster lives in this tower. Something big.
You're the biggest thing here. Nothing to be afraid of, lass.
Not afraid. Hungry.
I don't know nothing about any of this.
Hush. Meat sounds above. Here. No! Meg only small. This huge. In walls above. Maybe whole tower. You find meat, you share. These are the stalking grounds of Steelclaw, furless one. Tread lightly. Fortunately for you, the slithering vermin I hunt has my attention. For now. It is a name I earned through bloodshed and death. Unfortunately, the more ignorant here refuse to use it. Fluffers, they call me. Idiots. Their name matters not, merely their demise. I braved lapping waters and leaking ships to find this prey. I butchered many, and will butcher many more. But this one I toy with. I slice, I tear, and when the time is right, I will bite its head off and bathe in its innards. Lies, it merely pretends. But I am a patient hunter. I will wait for it to stir, and then I will strike. Now I must return to my prey. It has been too long since it felt the bite of fear. Parasite was mine! Spend your days in fear, furless one, for I will return to dig my claws into your eyes and rip out your brains!
I'm way too big.
Smells interesting. 𝑣𝑧𝒕𝒂𝒍𝒌𝒕𝒉, trader in all things occult. A very great pleasure to meet you, true soul. Should you be interested, I have a particular offer I'd like to make. Put plainly, I'd like your blood. A vial of true soul's blood, specifically. With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. The rest, I keep for myself. No idea, but it will be unique to you. Your blood essence and the Absolute's blessing intertwined. We can learn exactly what that means together, hmm? Research, naturally. We 𝑣𝑧𝒕𝒂𝒍𝒌𝒕𝒉s are simply curious by nature. Just a little prick and it's all over. Close your eyes. There we are. All of your very best traits in a bottle. Use it well. And, if I may, would you have a moment to discuss another more personal matter? Truth be told, I heard tell of your coming before you arrived. 𝑘'𝒂𝒍𝒂𝒕𝒉's dogs prowl far and wide round the tower. I know you travel with a delightful Nightwalker in your retinue. Please, I have a proposal for him. I will reward you both, handsomely. I will speak of it when he is here, not before. But it will be to your advantage. I promise. That is not a name which has ever passed my lips. I am a friend to you. I wish to be a friend to him. I must prepare myself for his arrival.
Just be quick.
I never thought I'd see one in real life. I read about your kind for so many years, but you are a finer specimen than any bestiary could describe. You're really a vampire. At least one of their spawn.
Oh, don't worry. We're all friends under the Absolute. I won't bite.
Oh, I'd prefer if you did. And he's yours to command. My envy is palpable. I'm sure he really believes that. How utterly adorable. Do you have a name, Spawn?
Astarion, but hold on.
Good. Now, Astarion. I've dreamt of being bitten by a vampire since I was a young girl.
I'm sorry, you want to be bitten?
To feel your life's blood slipping away. To dance on the edge between life and death. Yes, I want it. I'll even compensate you. A potion of legendary power that forever increases the strength of the one who consumes it. It's not for sale, but it's yours, if you bite me.
I will have to decline.
Excuse me? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and you're squandering it.
I gave you my answer.
Can't you talk some sense into your obstinate charge? How very disappointing.
Yes, you did. She gives them to you fully formed. You hear her?
Of many hearts.
Give it a try.
One soul. Of many thoughts. One mind.
Let's see what we have here.
Historian, how is the rat diet going?
It may soon come to an end if you don't shut your mouth.
The general from this chapel.
A new face. Do as the warden says, when she says, and you'll be fine.
No harm in a little conversation.
Plant one foot in front of the other. Head forward. Back straight. Make them fear you.
Let's get going. Can't slow down.
The general has descended from his chapel.
I'm feeling a bit parched and peckish.
Me too. Keep an eye out for any passing events.
I'm afraid you'll have to content yourself with vagrant chicken.
Moving in.
Enjoy the view. This feels like it stretched all the way to the Sea of Swords on a clear day. If this place ever gets it.
I'm afraid you missed the ship, Trousseau. But there'll be another along soon enough. We're already stacking the cargo. Baldur's Gate. The army marches overland. But we sent some friends ahead to smooth the way. Locals need to see hard truth. Take their place in hard design. Or they don't, and we send them to meet the old gods they cling to. Doesn't matter much either way. Nothing of note. Just supplies for the battle ahead. I've already checked it twice over.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority. Your mind lurches, reeling suddenly as if bitten.
As you bear down on his mind, you feel a pulse in response. 1,000 pulses, echoing from the nearby crates. Tadpoles. His mind had rejected the knowledge, forced it behind a mental wall. A wall you just took a hammer to.
Worms. Worms in their heads. Worms all over. Parasites. Worms.
Stand clear of the cargo. Respectfully, true soul. Just doing my job. They say the Absolute sees our work and elevates the worthy. And I don't plan on being a guard for long, true soul. What? Shaba's black bones. Wait here. I'll find something to drag him out. Not letting a decent suit of armor rot down there on my watch.
Not for communal use, it seems. Best show some respect. Or some more cunning.
Feel free to haul a few boxes. We need all the hands we can get.
Light on my feet.
tadpole squirms and feels a legion of echoes in response. A pattern of blank minds, newly born. They carry only a bare shred of memory, inherited from something older. A sleep of centuries. The birth and destruction of a settlement above forming only background noise to the dream. Until something descended down into the darkness, and the dreamer awoke.
They came from below. We could destroy them. Or perhaps... No. Annihilation is the only option.
You're mistaken, surely.
I am not.
But we've seen... what? 5 true souls sent for an audience?
And not a single one came back down from the tower top. Must have been unworthy.
With haste. Should be easy. One step at a time. Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Need to find a way forward.
Not for communal use, it seems. Best show some respect. Or some more cunning. Not for communal use, it seems. Best show some respect. Or some more cunning.
You spark of the familiar. Do I know you, true soul? Perhaps not. Your face is rather bland. Whatever your business, a warning. None may speak to the prisoners. Disciple Baldur'S was most clear. Oh dear. Does someone think they're important? You are small, true soul, insignificant, and above all, replaceable. Do not forget that. Disciple Baldur'S has plans for them, and were I you, I would not get in the way.
Your mind swirls with information about the prison. The small levers behind the warden's desk open every cell, while the larger one triggers the alarm. And interesting items confiscated from prisoners lie above the warden's office, just up the ladder.
If you are going to stare, kindly do it elsewhere. As I said, you are free to roam where you wish, but do not speak to the prisoners. Anyone who refutes the Absolute is an enemy of mine, true soul. You would do well to remember that.
Roland better be all right.
To press ahead.
Sharp as ever.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Where am I needed? Where am I needed?
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Defender of the people. Heading out.
Looking ahead. Never wanted the easy path.
Have you?
Fair point.
Careful, I bite.
Let's be quick.
On the hunt. The element of surprise.
supplies and rescue us.
I'll never hear the end of it.
Sharp as ever.
Attack.
Got to concentrate.
Let's have some courage. Forever dauntless.
Got to focus. Your time has come.
Well, so much for peace.
That is the plan.
I'll get us out of here, Cal. Even if I need to kill every bastard in this hellpit.
I know. And I'll be right alongside you if it comes to that.
We won't stop and win.
Unless
Not now. Not
Let's
ever.
get us out of here. I don't want to hear about it.
This is my time. I found my mark.
Let's finish this.
Stay on my feet.
Watch and learn.
Talk to me.
No choice but to keep going. Here we go again.
Have you slept at all?
Have you?
Fair point.
Have to keep going.
It's only a matter of time.
The pride of the gate. One move ahead.
Being arrested for assault, judging by the look on this.
Onward.
Survival is all that matters. Swift as my feet can carry me. No holding back.
Let's end this.
Another fight. Let's go. Another day, another fight. Very well.
Roland better be all right.
What's Roland? Probably turned up to 𝑗𝒂𝒍𝒂𝒕𝒆𝒅.
I bloody hope not. If he saves us, I'll never hear the end of it.
I'm straight. Without me, everything will be for naught. The Iron Hand gnomes must succeed.
I'll get us out of here, Cal, even if I need to kill every bastard in this hell's pit.
Why not? And I'll be right alongside you if it comes to that.
We won't let them win. Not now, not ever.
Have you?
Fair point.
Still alive. So that's progress. Need to find a way forward. A hero at heart. Heading out.
There is work to do. Got to press on.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Let's go.
Roland better be alright.
It's Roland. Probably pulled up somewhere to burst in, smells.
Ready or not.
At last.
Can't even catch my breath. No time for mercy.
Can't afford to let up.
Battle favors the fearless.
What's this?
Never a dull moment.
How delicious. Well, hello. Oh, for a skeleton key.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Sharp as ever. Checking things out.
And soon!
That is the plan, Nichols. There's something evil here. Below. Down. Down. Nimble. Check for gaps, cracks, anything to leverage the rock. Nichols, tools. Get creative. This rock is basalt. It'll crack with enough pressure. Ah! Don't mind us, true soul. The back wall is weak. We're working to brace it. Barkus is out here? Didn't think he had the stones. Well, if he sent you, you're no slave to the Absolute. You're a damn wolf among sheep, aren't you? I reckon you and I were meant to meet. I'm Wilbrun. We've got a plan, for us and the tieflings both. But we're scuppered without the right equipment. We need tools. That head case of a warden robbed ours, but anything that breaks rock will do. Even if it's not Iron Hand quality. Whatever you find, throw it through the bars. But for the love of Gerdo, make sure a guard doesn't see you, or we're both done for.
Let me guess. The Absolute is the only way. Don't bother. Why don't you and Zevlor take a long walk off a short cliff?
He made it? He's all right?
Told you. He's too stubborn to die.
If you're not at the Absolute spec and core, why are you here? Oh, you clever bastard. I could kiss you.
Not in front of me, please. I've suffered enough.
Whatever you lot are up to, hurry. And thank you.
You ought to be kinder, you know. To the prisoners, I mean.
What's next, I wonder?
No time to rest. How much farther can I go?
It is impossible to keep a garment clean down here. You'll find it all the harder once you're off on the march. If you think perhaps our prisoners can be your bearers.
You're being arrested for assault. Judging by the look on this guard's face, you're getting off lightly.
My faith will guide me.
What we've seen.
Let's try this way.
Must have been unworthy.
Coming through.
You ought to be kinder, you know.
Let's end this.
They accept the absolute.
Praying for mercy from other gods, won't I?
What do I have to lose? Can't slow down.
The general has descended from his chapel.
Witnessed assaulting someone. You're headed for the cells.
linger. I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Warden, aid us!
On the move.
I'm so tired. How do people do this all day?
Defender of the people. And I'm off.
Can't afford to stay idle.
I've got a long road ahead.
Trust no one. Yes, let's.
Back down from the tower top. Must have been unworthy.
Being arrested for assault. Judging by the look on this guard's face, you're getting off lightly.
The blade will not bend.
coming through.
Concentrate.
Battle favors the fearless.
Making my move.
Hope your soul is in good hands.
What should I do? Onward.
Let's play.
Forever dauntless.
Can't give up.
Forever dauntless.
What path lies before me?
I'll get us out of here, Cal. Even if I need to kill every bastard in this hellscape.
Stone.
I know.
I feel it.
And I'll be right
Hollow
alongside
behind
you.
the back wall.
We
and
won't let them
beyond.
win. Not now, not ever.
Water. Your feet fly fast, my friend. Any luck with those tools? Blessed Gerdul, I thought I'd never see it again. Thank you. The plan is to wait for a quiet moment, then bust out the back wall. We'll grab the tieflings along the way. We'll need them if it comes to a fight. You, however, are the clincher. Once we move, keep the patrols busy. If the bastards spot us, all of bloody Moonrise will come down on us. We'll move once it's quiet. Until then, be ready.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. At least things have stayed interesting. If not over, then through.
This is it!
Quiet! The rope is knotted tight. Do not distract me.
Boat's good to go. All that's left is to ship off. My plan for now is to hide out on the water. Unless you have a better idea. Safe? That's no small claim in these parts. Lead the damn way.
Drift through the dark until time, skill, or luck brings you to Last Light's dock.
Hold there! You can't just land and start unloading strangers. They're procedures, damn it! No one gets in without being tested. Commander Jaheira's orders. And they'll have it once we know they're free from infection. Here, form a line. Let's see if the Absolute's little pet recognizes any of you.
The Absolute's what? What are you doing?
If what you've said is true, no one has anything to fear. If not, well, we'll soon find out. Now, form a line. I'll not ask again. That's it. This won't take long.
What am I to do?
I have a lot on my mind. Well, in it. Looking ahead.
you're clear. Welcome to Last Light.
Need to find a way forward.
Jaheira wants to know about supplies when we make it home.
Burning through our oil, but it should just about do.
Just about?
Just about. We shouldn't hang around too long.
Roland!
Oh, thank the gods.
Here is good. Safe.
I agree, sir. This gives us time to regroup.
Good work rooting out the traitor.
𝑾���𝒍𝒂𝒕𝒉𝒓𝒐𝒖𝒈𝒉 forces are infiltrating this place. You've got to take the fight to them.
We weren't exactly on...
Oh, I don't need anything else. Thanks. Barry, was there something else? Did I not already? How remiss of me. Here, that should cover your services. I have plans in Baldur's Gate. The work of many years' labor that will finally bear fruit. You should look for me once we're in the city. The name Wulbren Bongal will be mentioned among many, I've little doubt. That's Iron Hand gnome business. I am more than a part. I am its oil and gears. I am its purpose, its leader. We are inventors of the highest order, matched, perhaps, but never surpassed by the Gondians at the High House of Wonders. But our forebears were foolish, complicit with Sarevok's madness over a century past. And so, we were banished. We still are to this day. The very one. It's the only mistake the Iron Hand gnomes ever made. And it cost us everything. I have fought tooth and nail to restore our reputation. Particularly against the Gondian detractors who live in glass houses. Our return to Baldur's Gate will usher in a new era for the Iron Hand gnomes. The realm deserves the benefit of our genius. Appreciate it.
The towers were here. Soot, sulfur, limestone, dusted all over. Signature.
What's at stake?
Patrols report more activity among
That parasite of yours could prove useful. Until it kills you.
To the end, sir. But we're exhausted.
No sleep.
We're bruised, battered, but we're together again. You damn well brought them back. You're here! You're all right! How?
We're two tiefling queens, remember? I couldn't leave my favorite bard without her partner in crime. I did have some help from an old friend, though.
How did you do it? I'm sorry it came to that. But if it was you or them, I'd pick you every time.
You should have seen him. He was brave, but also terrifying. In a good way.
I never thought I'd see... well, anyone again. Thank you. 1,000 times, thank you. One last favor. Take this off my hands. It suits you better.
Why did you rush those cultists? You should have run
Why are
away.
you smiling at me?
Let them kill everyone? I'm just glad you're safe.
That is not what I said.
Did you enjoy relaxing here while I battled that wretched darkness? What were you thinking?
I'm sorry, we got captured by murderous lunatics!
I thought you were dead, you ass! Both of you!
We're all safe, Roland. That's what matters.
I thought my entire family was dead!
I'm sorry. We should have been here.
No, it's not your fault. I shouldn't have shouted. I'm sorry.
Thank you for saving me. And the two idiots.
I've lashed out at you, drunkenly and otherwise, and you helped anyway. You didn't deserve that. I'm sorry. And thank you. You went out of your way to help us. It's only right you get something in return. Here. I hope it helps.
Just be quiet.
It'll be quiet in the city. We'll have a little house,